Beautiful defense. There's a nice jab. Now he hit him and he's talking. Beautiful jab. Another beautiful jab. Now he's moving around. And now he's waiting for his opponent to throw. He has the earmuff defense on.
When you lose your ego, we need our ego to protect us.
Who do you think wins in a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me.
No questions?
One, the boxing world is firing back at Floyd Mayweather after he posted a sparring video with Crawford just before the Canelo fight. Too many, this looks like a petty move to steal the spotlight from Crawford's victory. But Floyd has taken it even further by booking a fight with Mike Tyson scheduled for next year.
Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course he is.
Right after Crawford's win against Canelo, people started saying Crawford might actually be the better fighter compared to Floyd. It seems Floyd didn't like that talk and decided to try and bring Crawford down. When Mike Tyson was asked for his thoughts, he said the obvious Floyd Mayweather has always been part of the show.
Is the guy right now in the sport that's supposed to be the man, big bad wolf. You beat him, you the wolf. Now it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, well, so I'm gonna fight. You beat the shark, you beat the wolf. Right. Damn.
Tyson said Floyd has never been the type to stay quiet and let others take the spotlight. Releasing the sparring tape only proved that point. But the bigger story is Tyson himself being linked to Mayweather for an exhibition fight. Yes, even after his slow performance against Jake Paul. Tyson says the deal is signed for him and Floyd to fight next year. Despite the backlash, both insist the fight is happening, and each says the real danger lies with the other. Tyson told TMZ,
Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now.
It's going to be bad for his health, but he wants to do it. So, it's signed and it's happening, according to Mayweather. This is about reminding the world that nobody can ruin what he has built. I've been doing this for 30 years, and not one fighter has been able to damage my legacy. Floyd said, if I do something, it's going to be big and legendary. I'm the best in the boxing business.
For this fight, Tyson's animosity well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, "Hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude"?
Nah. He's gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check.
Chapter 5, the fight is expected to be promoted by CSI Sports and Fight Sports, though details are still pending. Still, the buzz is spreading fast. Shocker Stevenson is one of the few young stars openly speaking about the tension between Mayweather and Crawford, and he hasn't held back. In his view, Terence Crawford has already done more than Floyd inside the ring, and he feels it's sad that
Floyd has a deeper resume than Bud Crawford.
It's definitely deeper
Both of their
better.
best wins are Canelo Alvarez.
But
Canelo
no, Floyd has better wins than Canelo. He beat Pacquiao, he knocked out Corrales. I think there's some better wins for Floyd than Canelo.
Shocker praised Floyd's defensive skills and discipline, but he also pointed out that Crawford is doing something even more special, dominating across multiple weight classes, stopping champions and proving he can adjust to any style. To Shocker, Floyd's sparring video wasn't about showing skill, but about a man struggling to accept that the tour.
You ready? Let's go.
All right, guys.
Canelo, choose one, please.
Guys, we gotta go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? Just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can swing. He's very smart guy. He's better.
Castro 7, many others in the boxing world also aren't buying Floyd's attempt to steal the spotlight from Crawford. Bernard Hopkins, who has never been shy about Floyd, told ESPN that the comparison is unfair and unnecessary. He said Crawford deserves to enjoy his own moment, without Mayweather's name being dragged in for constant comparisons. That was—
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
Skate. This all comes after Crawford's historic win over Canelo Alvarez, one of the biggest fights of this generation. Crawford became the first male fighter in modern history to become undisputed in 3 weight divisions, something even Mayweather never did. To Hopkins, that says everything. He didn't say Crawford was better, but he made it clear Crawford doesn't need to stand in Floyd's shadow. Still, Floyd himself has been
fight in the existence of boxing. Like, Bivol was the only dude to beat 2 undisputed active champions. Like, he beat Canelo as an undisputed champion, and he beat Better Beef as an undisputed champion. Bivol, historically, might go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. If you beat Bivol and you beat Canelo, I mean, Crawford might have surpassed TBE in Floyd. Floyd has never beaten someone as accomplished as Bivol. And forget about accomplishments like perceived threat. Who's Bivol?
Floyd even commented on Crawford versus Canelo in a recent TMZ Sports interview on September 21st. He congratulated Crawford, saying, "The best man won." But his body language and tone made it clear he wasn't happy seeing someone else grab the best of the generation title. When asked about a rematch, Floyd gave a diplomatic answer, saying it was up to the fighters. But for someone who usually speaks strongly, his careful
Floyd Mayweather. We've even had the conversation go as far as who would win in the fight between Terence and Floyd, and I truly don't know the answer to that question.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah. Who will win that fight?
Floyd.
Floyd will win that
Yes,
fight.
sir. I love you,
Floyd
Terence.
always figures it out.
Yeah, he's a chess master.
Yeah, his IQ in
But
that
the funny
sense is
thing
crazy.
about it is Terence has been the only other guy that people can say he always figures it out.
Yeah,
You know?
That's true.
But you gotta have an OG somewhere.
Anybody else? Yeah,
There's an OG somewhere.
The boxing world is also full of strong opinions. Oscar De La Hoya, who still remembers losing to Floyd, jumped in to say that Crawford isn't on Mayweather's level. In an interview with Fight Hype, Oscar reminded everyone that Floyd completely shut down Canelo when they fought, barely getting touched. Mayweather is far superior to Crawford, Oscar said.
Distance fighters, they're not going to be brawling, so I think it's going to really go down to the point. He doesn't fight anymore?
Yeah. All right, man. Floyd Mayweather or Terence Crawford?
Terence Crawford.
Why?
I'm not sure. Just because.
Why?
He's a GOAT. He put on a
two-way classes.
He put on a clinic against Canelo. It wasn't even close. If you watched it, you're a boxing fan.
But Floyd is undefeated, and he retired.
Floyd is a money king. Crawford's
and Shane Mosley, however, disagreed in his talk with Fight Hype TV. Mosley said Crawford has the size, reach, and all-around ability to edge Floyd. It would have been tough, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger, Mosley said. Still, Mosley admitted Floyd was extremely talented and would always make any fight close. And that's what many fans believe right now, that Crawford might actually rewrite boxing history.
Of MMA, because they don't have that level of skill. There is no equivalent in MMA to Bud Crawford, because there cannot be. Bud is the most talented boxer I've seen since Mayweather.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
To be fair to Floyd, he obviously had hand problems in his whole welterweight run, and it's why he took that long stretch off in 2007, 2008, 2009 area, and Floyd's brilliance to be able to be just as great in some ways at that age. We're not here trying to dunk.
Division of opinion has spread into gyms, podcasts, and fan debates everywhere. For years, Floyd was untouchable, undefeated icon, the defensive master who made even great fighters look average. But Crawford's rise has created a new question. Is Floyd still the best we've ever seen, or has time passed him? Floyd's sparring video seemed to be his answer, showing himself controlling the action against the man now being called
like Floyd's career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight. And that's what led him to be so great, you know, because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions, you know, got the most money for beating the most champions. So it's just like, man, he had this guy, back to back to fight, one after one.